Good evening. One more feather in the cap of ISRO. ISRO has successfully launched PSLV-C45, and along with this, one of the Indian satellites, 28 other satellites were also put into the orbit. And we know that when it comes to ISRO and especially with respect to PSLV, as we discussed many number of times, so this is a continuous success. And one more feather has been added to the cap of ISRO. But there is some speciality with respect to PSLV C45. What are those things? Let's try to understand. As far as ISRO is concerned, this is India's first electronic surveillance satellite. So this is called EMISAT. Please remember. So this is India's first electronic surveillance satellite, and it has been launched through PSLV-C 45, and this launch took place on April 1st, 2019. So this is yesterday, and along with this EMISAT, 28 small satellites of international customers were also put in space as secondary riders. So what is the meaning of this? As far as ISRO is concerned, it is not just confining itself for launching Indian satellites, but we are also going for the commercial launching of other countries' satellites. So obviously, what happens when we have the efficiency and capacity to put our satellites into the orbit, and we also have the capacity to put other countries' small satellites into the orbit. So this is really wonderful thing, obviously. So that will fetch good amount of money to the nation. Look at this. The space-based electronic intelligence, ELINT, it from 436 kg spacecraft, it will add teeth to the situational awareness of the armed forces, as it will provide location and information of hostile radars placed at the borders. Kindly remember, as far as India is concerned in the present scenario, so we are really, this very sensitive in nature. So because very recently also we have seen the Pulwama incident. So like this, so many incidents are happening, and always our military forces are at a risk. So that is the reason why it is a responsibility of the nation, so to extend our helping hand or support to our armed forces. And with respect to this particular satellite, ISRO has done its job, so that the more surveillance will be available. So with respect to India, right? And many times we have discussed regarding ISRO, and I always told you the name of the chairman is always important for any examination. This I told you many number of times, and as of today, it is K. Sivan. Please remember that name. Look at this. So important one. So the PSLV's new QL variant took off from the second launch pad of Satish Dhawan Space Center at Sriharikota in Andhra Pradesh. You must be aware of this. Very every launch, this takes place from this particular place. So this is called Satish Dhawan Space Center. This is located in Sriharikota, and Sriharikota is a place in Nelluru district of Andhra Pradesh. So please remember the state. The name of the state is Andhra Pradesh. Fine. Look at this. So this is a multi-orbit mission. Totally lost 3 hours and released all 29 spacecraft in the first 2 hours itself. Overall, 3 sets of payloads were let out at 3 different orbits in space. So this is a very, very important one. Altogether, there were 29 satellites, and the total mission lasts for 3 hours, and almost all these satellites were released in the first 2 hours itself. Fine, and many more things are going to come from ISRO, and ISRO will keep on making us to feel proud with respect to ISRO, and we wish ISRO a very, very good success in every venture. And ISRO will be adding more feathers to the cap of the nation, that is India. So, thank you so much for being with me this evening, and I'll see you tomorrow with more current affairs.